Show.
Hi guys, welcome to the second Love Show podcast. Myself, Elliot, Liam, Ben, and our special guest today, Alex, the Don himself.
The Don? Where did you get the nickname, the Don? That's what I need to know.
Yeah, it cost me like 20 kilograms.
You are the Don, not gonna lie.
So yeah, before we get into it, obviously we didn't do one last week. Obviously, so it's been 2 weeks. Liam's account's still suspended on Instagram,
Staying
so
that
nothing's
way.
changed for anyone who was.
Get me on the Ombre
on it.
account, not the Liam account.
And in doing so, he's lost his head, and now he's teetotal for 2 weeks.
Yeah, man. Well,
Shock.
3 weeks tomorrow.
Shock.
3 weeks
Wow.
tomorrow.
How does it feel seeing all this alcohol in front of you?
Doesn't bother me.
Yeah?
Demons.
You change, man.
Change, man. Concentrated on the end goal at the moment.
Have you drink in the party?
No party. I
No,
didn't
no,
drink.
You drink at the Villa?
Nah, no drink.
At the Villa?
Yeah, at the Villa, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you didn't drink.
Because for
No,
me,
no.
for example,
That's what I say, how shocking is that for him? He's
the reason
always-
why I'm doing this is because I've been all over, done events for like 10 years, and I've seen this opportunity with like just yourself, these two boys. Like, I don't want to waste this opportunity to succeed. So for me, if I drink, I fail myself the way I act. So I act erratic and it's not professional. So that's the reason why I'm on this journey at the moment.
Hopefully
Can
you'll get that.
Yeah.
Can you explain that to Elliot?
Yeah, hopefully he gets
I was gonna say I need some of that.
You're different though, lad. You know what
I mean,
Third day in a row of drinking, got
Yeah.
2 more left.
yeah. So
how was
guys,
your date
what-
night? How was his date night first?
Well, same like
Who's-
like
who's the lucky
yesterday.
lady?
Same the day before. So how you rate the party?
So yeah, and the Halloween party we had last week, I think, in terms of the party itself, I think we smashed it. I think it was amazing.
We fucking smashed it,
Yeah.
lad. We made a statement and everyone
Yeah.
watched it.
Yeah. Everyone was saying it was an amazing Halloween party.
What a
We
party.
need to capitalise on that now.
Yeah.
That's the
Look,
big thing.
any event, even it's well belong to biggest clubs or normal clubs, especially when we doing villa party, you know, and the amount what we invest on it and the time what we invest, and it was like honestly, it was a quick decision.
Yeah.
I think we done more than enough. You
Yeah,
know.
100%.
Of course, there is some
There's always things to improve on,
issues.
but like,
You know, even in big clubs they can have it.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
still
exactly.
exists. But we done very good part in terms of organization,
Yeah.
in terms of the DJ, the dress code, the
Wow,
concept, the vibe. Yeah, it was
It
amazing.
was good.
It was
After
really
all
good.
the events I've done, that's the best thing I've ever seen.
What you would like to
Swear.
see more in next one?
That's a good question.
more.
I think. So we obviously had this token system, so we weren't using cash in the villa. I think we need to scrap that because it caused a lot of mess for us in the end.
Fuck them
Yeah.
tokens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the organisation
Cash.
of the
Talking, it
tokens.
was like too
Trust,
messy.
Yeah.
trust the company you're working with as
Yeah.
well, which I do.
Yeah, I think it's hard to say because the quality of people were really great in there. I feel like we could have had maybe more champagne spends and
You
stuff
know,
like that.
you know
like-
what I think? I think it could be more classy.
Right.
More classy, but guys, think about it. Yeah, the location what we pick is.
You know, you're right.
If we will not,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah,
no
yeah.
one's here, and
You're right.
we're not LOV and
You're
me
right.
and
Yeah,
the
yeah,
guys, honestly, we could be.
I think
fair.
one thing
Yes.
in the last...
Because it's the most
It was.
long journey ever.
It was far. It was far.
Honestly,
It was, wasn't it?
honestly. Plus,
ass
guys,
everywhere, man.
we had a rain.
Yeah,
We had opposite as well, few parties. We had the Maria opposite. I mean, we still done it. We still had amazing.
It was spot on, lad. Like, I wouldn't even change anything. Obviously, the next one you go maybe bigger and better. But like for that, what we went for, the Playboy, the theme, the music, everything was on point.
yeah.
Everything was on point, lad.
And all the girls in Halloween outfits, love that.
Yeah.
That's the favorite
I
time.
mean,
of the
we
year for
want to
Halloween.
see. It's we're not talking like sexual aside,
Yeah,
but we would
exactly.
love to see some, these outfits going
Yeah.
on, and everyone has to come and feel yourself, like
Yeah.
Exactly.
be
it
free,
is.
just
It
like
is. That's it.
It's fun. I was saying this to my parents the other day. It's funny how Halloween's changed now. It used to be scary costumes. Now it's just let's try and
Yes,
be
yeah.
as sexual as possible.
yes,
I
yes,
said
and it
that-
was the most successful.
Yeah, the
Because
first day
it's-
we seen that villa, I said Halloween, the one.
Yes,
Like it's got to be Halloween because Halloween, that's where it all comes out.
Yeah.
Everyone can be like just this character, lad.
true.
It's good, man.
Yeah.
And that's what Bali
Yeah,
is.
true.
So yeah, for the podcast, just maybe do you want to explain a bit about yourself, what you're doing here, and some of the stuff, like how you got into the
Like I
same
mean,
industry?
we used to run event from London time to Spain.
Yeah.
to Bali. I felt very good in Bali. The vibe here
Yeah.
is really dragged me to build something unique, you know, something where has European standard, you know, and I felt there is something missing here.
Yeah.
And you know, you remember, guys, we met
Yeah.
2 years and a half, and we
2.5
done
years
first party together. It was Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
It was,
Yeah,
it was as well.
nice that.
It was as
Hey,
well.
nice. Where was the first
Imani's.
event?
Yeah,
Ah, was it?
Imani's.
Yeah, nice that.
And it was really one of the fun
Yeah.
parties.
Sick that.
It was very successful.
Halloween
very
as well.
good,
Nice
yes.
that.
I remember that days we get paid. I don't want to say the amount, but it was
Yeah.
funny amount.
Nice
Yeah,
that, though, lads.
yeah.
Nice.
But we had really very good experience.
Yeah.
Very good experience, and we start, you know, to understand. Even we had a lockdown, you know,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
didn't have the freedom to do a lot, you know.
But you made noise during
Yes,
lockdown.
yes, and then we start to see like, yeah, there is good party, but we missing European standards, you know,
Yeah.
the luxury,
Yeah.
the champagne shower,
Yeah.
the, you know, and this we start all technically working on it. How to call it? Like they do it,
Yeah, yeah.
we do it, and we match. you
I think
know?
aside from us, though, no one was doing it, were they?
No.
Yeah, because
We were the
that's
first ones to kind of
that's
do the
mad
high
to
end.
think that no one wants to do that.
I know,
Yeah.
I know.
Like
I
that,
know.
but I haven't seen that. You've seen that. Like
Yeah,
anywhere
I
you go now, you
I
expect
think, to be
that
honest, though,
service.
it's
Yeah.
actually perhaps because of us in COVID, there's
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of started this transition now where there's people coming, clients spending more money.
Yeah,
Because I remember when I first came to Bali, like
Yeah, yeah.
the first time, it was very much like sort of backpackers sort of
Yeah,
club.
yeah,
and,
yeah.
Like they had tables in clubs for sure, but like you just like you said, they didn't have that European standard, and I
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
like now
It's getting, there's more
the
and
people
more
are starting
things.
to clock onto it now and be like, okay,
Yeah, it's just like Bali in a whole, isn't it? Really,
Yeah.
like more and more people are getting onto that. That's the place to go. Like the
Yeah.
bigger DJs are coming.
yeah.
You know, the international people are coming. It's good, man.
I'm gonna have a drink. I missed
Yeah.
out on the last
Go
shot.
for it, guys.
Yeah,
I think my Instagram just might have been hacked. I
Yeah,
don't know if
so
this is-
so yeah, then we start to figure out, like, to dig in, like what we need here,
Yeah,
why we are here, why we're doing parties, you
yeah,
know,
exactly.
what type of party we want to do, you know,
100%.
what type of event we want to do,
Yeah, yeah.
and then actually we done really very nice party, but unfortunately it's it gets stopped by
Yeah, yeah.
by the legal immigration here, whatever we
Yeah,
had.
yeah.
But we had as well, like in that day, we knows that we really, any party we can do, it will be successful.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the guys, they start, they went very quiet.
Yeah.
Elliot head back to UK as well. Ben,
Yeah.
he disappeared for a while. Then they come with the, fresh energy. And meanwhile, I was doing,
Yeah.
the events here, links to the
Okay.
Savaya, Morabito, K Club, Ubud.
Yeah, because it's my first time going to K Club on the 19th, because we're going to be doing something there, aren't we?
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Yeah.
So K Club on the 19th, is that confirmed?
Yes, confirmed.
Yeah, because I've never been, and it's your birthday the day before that, so
Confirmed, and I think it's gonna be big one.
I can feel it.
I love K Club. It's one of my
I've
favorite
never
venues in
been to
Bali.
K Club.
I'll
I
say
can't wait.
other than like Savaya, Morabito, yeah, K Club.
I think the fact that it's in Ubud as well, like most of these places are.
It's a lad, to be honest, that's me, like, doing sort of that stuff now. It's different.
Yeah.
Getting to a point where I'm just doing the same
Yeah.
stuff over and over again.
I mean, just to briefly explain what K Club is, so it's a luxury resort in Ubud. They have about 30 villas, is it?
Yep.
Yeah, 30 luxury villas.
30 villas, like around 15 tents.
Yeah, tents,
Yeah.
glamping tents. They've got a big, nice bar and restaurant.
Yeah.
And then they've just built the first jungle club in Bali, which is free-tiered,
Yeah,
looking into the jungle. It's amazing when you see all the lights and the
Yeah.
lasers at
Nice
night time.
yeah,
It's
the
a really cool
laser.
place.
Nice stuff.
Also, like, I need to, we talk about, like, the guys went, and then we start, like, going. Savaya only open Saturdays, days. And then we had an amazing Halloween last year
Yeah.
at Savaya. You remember? It was
Yeah.
It's
really
the day
good.
when we got back, isn't it?
Yes,
Back in
the-
Hawaii.
yes.
yes, the day you
Yeah.
went. It was massive.
All happens at Halloween, lad,
Yes,
doesn't
it
it?
all happens.
Doesn't it, when you
It's
think
a very
about
good
it?
Vibe, very good
It is a
vibe
good
at
vibe,
Halloween.
though, it is.
So, and we start, we all work together. I mean, we love Savaya. Savaya, one of the most luxury clubs here.
Yeah, yeah. Still is.
Then I jumped to Morabito Fridays.
Yeah.
Was very successful.
Which is a good party,
yeah,
by the way.
very good party.
I like it.
It's in Shanghai.
I like it.
You know, it's everywhere.
Good music.
And then we, you know, Drew came here. He started his own, you know, hip hop
Parties, yeah.
Yes. Well, went not good, then good, went not good, and then
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
bless
No.
him. He worked very hard for that.
Yeah, he did when he founded Dan
Yes,
Dan
and
Maria
then
did. It was
and then
good.
the guys took over, which was really successful in hip hop party Thursday
Yeah.
in Amman rooftop.
Yeah.
It
'Cause I
was
feel
like
like-
one of the best,
Yeah.
one of the good hip hop open.
That's where I
yes,
first
yes.
met them. I met them on the rooftop.
Yes. So
Yeah.
and then here we go. Like I mean, we work
Yeah.
all circuit, support each other.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
That's the way to be. Everyone
Yes,
in
yes.
Bali does that, I think.
Yeah, I like to have good teamwork
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Bali can give.
Yeah,
Can give. If you loyal and
Yeah,
good
yeah.
teamwork, you will all be successful.
Yeah, exactly.
Trust me.
That's
Yeah.
what Bali.
I think that's the best way to do it anyway, generally, because like obviously like it's a small island, but I think I've always learned this, that obviously there's a famous expression like, even if someone's your competitor, you always keep them close. You
Yeah.
always work together because
Yeah, it's a good community.
It's
Bro,
better.
It
having
has to be.
But
bro,
if you
there
go
is
somewhere
no-
else though in the world
Yeah.
though, lads, like especially Liverpool, sometimes the way like they don't support each other.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
all just on it for
No,
like
no.
their own self. Which when I've come here, I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, that's good to
Yeah.
see.
And that's the nice thing
It's like
about our-
Marbella is very like that. Marbella is very like
Yeah,
that.
I've been in
Very they all have wars. You know what I mean? It's like very.
Yeah,
It's a nasty- it's a nasty
not
pace.
really good energy.
It's
you know?
nasty. It's nasty
Yeah.
energy, lad.
Yeah.
Bali's the
Yeah.
fucking energy, you know.
Yeah,
Like,
there's good
Kintamani.
energy here as well. I think that's
Yeah, everyone support. I like the competition here. It's a healthy.
Who's the
you know.
competition, lad?
It's a healthy-
Who's your big competition?
Yes. It is healthy to be.
It
honest.
is.
It's very nice. We have competitive. All the club. And the special thing here, what honestly I noticed very, because I lived in London, I lived in Spain,
yeah.
I lived in. There is no fights.
yeah.
Guys, we've been out every single day. Only the fight
Yeah,
when
yeah.
Fabian he done.
Yeah,
Since
Greendale's
5
the
years.
only place.
Yeah,
to-
in Greendale. Yeah, no, honestly, like
Yeah, no,
rare
that's
to
true. That's
find.
true. It's true.
That's what makes Bali like as
No,
well.
it is. No one.
Special.
Yeah, it is.
I've been here
is.
2 years and 8 months. I never saw any really serious fight
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
something like
You see it
proper.
every
I've been-
week. You see
I
it
came from London Street, like
Yeah.
In
right
England,
see
it's
it
like
every
normal,
day.
isn't it?
stepping
Every day,
and shooting, and
like-
went to Marbella as well.
Yeah,
fucking,
it's every night.
You know,
You
every
ne-
night
if
stepping.
something happens, it's quite a big deal
kidnapping.
here, or like, oh
Yeah.
my god, something's happened.
Yeah.
But most places in the world, it's going off most
Yeah.
nights. You know
Why
what I
do
mean?
why do you think that is? Why do you think there's no fights
The
involved?
energy, lad.
Because the
Yeah,
energy,
Kintamani,
the weather, the happy vibe, the affordable, like
Yeah.
you don't want to be getting in trouble for what?
Yeah,
Because this island offered you everything.
yeah.
You know, you can live here with the
I think it's
cheap
like the
money,
stuff
and
with
you
like
can
being
live with the luxury.
yeah, like being deported so easily and stuff. Like everyone half respects what they stand for because they're so good to them. Like some governments or people where you live is they don't support us. Whatever's about, how like stuff
Yeah.
goes on.
Yeah, we had
But-
experience with our
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
You know, I mean,
Yeah.
2 of my friends deported from here.
Yeah,
Levi,
exactly.
you remember
Yeah,
Levi?
yeah. Yeah.
So
exactly.
yeah, I mean, look, if you were good, if you were loyal to
yeah,
everything,
exactly.
no drama, no
Exactly.
problems. You don't
It's
need
the best
nothing.
place in the world.
Yes.
I fucking love Bali.
Yeah.
Every time I wake up, I'm like, I fucking love Bali.
Yes.
And I do.
We had
Drive
we had
day,
to
I love-
appreciate where we are now. Honestly,
Sometimes you
like, I mean,
don't, you know, but like I've been travelling like Kintamani, Tuesday, Uluwatu, and I'm like, fucking love Bali.
Yeah.
I love being
It's
here.
Bali has that's why they call it Island of God.
Yeah, man.
There's something behind that.
It is, 100%.
Good energy.
Where do you see Bali like in the next 5 years?
I will see
Like Dubai.
dirty Dubai.
Yeah, man, 100%. I said that, lad. 100%, lad. That's
Yeah.
where it's
I
going.
agree. Like look,
That's where it's
look
going.
at the last 5 years. How
Yeah,
much
I will
it's
see. I will see
transformed.
Bali is
The next
is
5.
like Dubai with some coconut
Coconut.
coconut
is.
charcoal in the roll.
You can see it, like even these big places opening up now, it's just getting bigger and bigger and
Yeah,
bigger.
yeah.
More and more money's coming in, more and more
Yeah,
things will get
and
built.
there is
So it's the
space.
perfect time for the industry that we're in, lad.
And the
Really.
good thing is here the people is very loyal.
Yeah.
The local people.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, okay, you will hear someone take phone.
That's just
This
standard.
is this is normal. I mean,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
still okay for that, you
Yeah,
know.
it's-
But in general, the government, the Banjar, the local people
Yeah, yeah.
here is
Because
they
support.
because they live from us.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know, They
exactly.
live from the this
And
industry.
it just
you know,
it just
they don't want to
works.
ruin this
Yeah.
one.
It just works as well. You know, when I'm driving a scooter, everyone's on like the path and stuff. There's no real traffic flow, but it works.
I think, guys, they
works.
appreciate more after what's happened in Corona because
They had
a
nothing.
lot of family lost job
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they felt that like what as a foreigner, you know, what we could offer for
Yeah.
them and what they can offer
Yeah.
for us, and this is where we match. So now the appreciation, they have very big appreciation for
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
them.
So was that an appreciation not there at one point where if like people weren't from that country?
I think,
was
I
the-
mean, Bali's always been very reliant on tourism.
Yeah.
But I think during COVID is when people actually realised how reliant Bali actually was on tourism.
I read a documentary on it. Talks about like the tourism and stuff,
Yeah.
and how COVID affected Bali and
Yeah.
the doors are now opening up because this year's been busy, but
Yeah.
I think you'll see even more of a peak next year as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say it's as busy as it.
Each year is
was
just gonna go.
Yeah,
Especially with the more money that's being pumped into the island on venues and you know, hotels, restaurants.
yeah. It's mad. Like even obviously now you see the big DJs coming over. Like I remember
Yeah.
back during COVID, you had
Yeah.
a DJ who wasn't even that big, but everyone on the island was like, "Oh wow,
Yeah.
there's someone in Bali," and then everyone would just flood
Yes,
there.
yes, we
Now
used
look.
to be hungry for Saturday.
Now there's too much.
I used to remember
Too
we
much
just
now.
go, just like we wait for Saturday just to go to Savaya.
Yeah.
And obviously, Morobito wasn't open that day.
Yeah.
Just we had
Yeah,
Saturday,
Yeah.
Savaya. You know?
I actually forgotten what it was like back then. I forgot it was only
I'd
open on
love,
Saturday.
like I said
That's
to you,
crazy.
you smashed it being here in COVID.
Yeah, I
The
know.
perfect place, lad. The perfect
If we'd come here
opportunity.
now,
You landed,
I
but
think it'd be a
you
different story.
lad, it 100% would
Yeah.
be. Lad.
If we just got here now and tried to start
I've
it, it'd be a
witnessed
lot
it,
more
lad, when I've
difficult.
seen being out with you and
Yeah.
like shaking hands with this and that. That's when you've got the gaff on lock.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's what you've got. Knowing all these big people and like appreciating it, like it makes you realise like fucking hell we are in this driver's seat now.
Like Alex, even you 2.5 years ago, you didn't know you didn't know anywhere near as many people. Like
No,
you know the
When I
owners of
arrived to
everything.
Bali, honestly, I didn't know any single person.
That's
Yeah.
so good, man.
Nothing. And first 6 months,
Yeah.
I just kept quiet, just travel around,
Yeah.
sleep around 8 o'clock.
I was like that for the first 3 months.
Honestly. Sleep
Funny the
on
way you
o'clock.
done what I done
So how did you go from that to
to the Don.
well yeah
Actually, that's very good request. So obviously, guys, I mean, I done first, like in my birthday party, I done like small villa party, and you know I had good hospitality. Like these
Yeah.
people say, "Wow, never have this," and then I start to, because I come from Spain, I already existing at doing events and in London and this, and then I said, "Man, probably there's something we can do this." And then I went to your first party and the villa in
Yeah.
Samudra.
yes.
Hey,
And
came
then
with
I
your
met
wife
you.
and wifey.
Yeah, and then I always said, "Oh, there is existing party what I used to do."
Yeah.
So and then we start to get in touch.
Yeah, because I think the first time I met you, do you remember, it was in La Brisa. I spoke to you in
Yes,
La Brisa.
little
You-
bit. Yes. We was with
That's
the
so
guys,
funny,
the
now.
Lebanese.
Just
yes.
because how
I actually
close,
remember that as
how
well.
close people just
Yeah.
get so
Yeah.
close. It's good, man. That's what.
You know, it's funny, like
And
LOV
to
and
this for- sorry.
LOV and Alex, like
Can
you know,
stand up
we've
there,
kind
have
of
a
built
little-
up at the
Yeah,
same
money
sort of time,
to come
haven't we?
Yeah.
We sort of met at the same time, and we sort of built our status at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, as I say, I'm excited for like everything, lad.
Yeah.
You know, after the villa, seeing that, like I know, like that's, don't know if it's normal for you, lad,
Yeah.
but that's seeing that in Bali, lad. That what we done.
I feel like
I'm
everything,
ready to take
everything
over.
we've
lad.
done has been a step up.
Yeah.
Just when we think,
That's how it has to be.
That's
though.
the way
You
it
have
has
no,
to
but
be.
like when we did the Chemagi, which is the last obviously villa party, for us we thought, wow, this is big scale.
Yeah.
We probably didn't think that we'd be
Yeah, man.
the
Welcome
Don's
back.
back. But like that, even that step from the last villa to this villa,
Yeah.
that's a big step up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then it's like, how do we go up another step?
How do we go up?
Yeah, if
And
you
I
see
think-
the journey, what we
It's
built
crazy,
it,
right?
it's really amazing.
That's why I said to
Small
them.
to big, to
Yeah.
big, to big.
That's why I
To,
said to them, lad. It's like,
we used to do private, then
Yeah.
public, private, public. That's amazing.
when's the next big one? Oh, it is not.
I
the
I will
least,
say,
yeah.
to
When
be
are you
honest,
thinking?
guys.
For another big one. 'Cause I
Look,
think we should
and
do
I
three,
want to
yeah.
release it now, and then let's do Christmas together.
I think Christmas, lad.
Yes.
They've
wanna
been
do it
saying
in
like
Cape Club.
Like
Valentine's
Christmas Day.
Yeah, Christmas Eve,
Yeah.
24th.
Because
I want to do in a K Club because
Yeah.
in
Let's do
Christmas
it.
I love
We
cold,
all wanna get
cold
out.
dust, rains. It has to be cold in Christmas, not good weather. And then we can do a K Club open. and it's gonna be. I might rent some horses and. Santa
Lad, we're
Claus.
renting everything.
So
I'll
you
rent,
see,
I
you
want to
think
rent a
about
lion, me, lad.
how you drive from the reception in Baggy. We take the Baggy out and we
Can I
rent
say-
horses.
Reindeers.
I'll do it on one condition. Elliot has to dress up as Santa Claus.
or as a horse.
Easy.
I said I think that's defo the one. I was saying Christmas Day, but Christmas Eve sounds even better. But
Yeah.
like,
I mean, do you remember Christmas Eve last year in Morabito? Was it Morabito
Crazy.
last year?
Yeah.
oh, what are we doing then? Let's get it sorted at ASAP.
Was
Let's
it
get this out.
Morabito last year?
Morabito,
Christmas Eve
was crazy.
Wasn't it? That was,
Yes.
Oh, that was mad last year.
We're gonna be the place to go.
Worst hangover waking up on Christmas.
Yes.
I'll be fresh.
Christmas, I like to,
Yeah.
the concept in K Club was good. And then, we're having massive party, New Year, black coffee.
Yeah,
Savaya.
fucking hell.
Savaya Black
That's
Coffee.
gonna be
Coffee.
messy, that
It's
lad.
gonna be a big
This
one.
Black
week-
Coffee's
the
only
week
got
of-
one arm. He's only got one arm, you know that, don't
Yes,
you?
bro,
One arm.
yes.
Got one arm. And he DJs
And
that
then
good.
he do the. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward.
Can't
to
believe
that.
they got Black Coffee for
I know,
New
man.
Years. It's gonna be
Just
insane.
a normal IP for DJ, but it's big over here, lad, because he's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
big. You know
He's
what I
so
mean?
big, yeah.
Like it's a big thing.
And I think it fits as well because obviously every Sunday now at Savaya they have these
Yeah.
the Afro House DJs that they
Afro
have coming
House.
over, and so yeah,
like the
just to end
capo.
the
The
year-
capo last week was sick.
Yeah, the capo's good.
Another big DJ. There's loads on there, lads. There's loads of big DJs. Some big DJs that people don't even know in that music. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I don't even recognize half of those DJs because
Yeah,
I mean
some
I
of them
was.
are big in that game, though.
It's mad because obviously before I actually came to Bali, I was literally just predominantly just hip hop music.
That was London, where
Yeah. I never really used to listen to house music
yeah.
until I came to Bali.
it's just good knowing
Yeah,
all
so
types of music.
actually, in Marbella style was
Yeah.
only hip hop.
Yeah,
we used to
exactly.
bring like
Yeah.
'Cause I've never been hip hop.
French Montana, these
yeah.
big acts like hip hop.
Yeah, yeah.
and, I never into house or
Yeah,
Afro,
same.
Yeah.
but this island, I think it's belong to this.
Yeah, for sure.
Hip hop. Not
It works everywhere, wherever you do it, really. I've always been house, to be honest, but as you said, hip hop, you can make
Yeah.
the spenders or sometimes there, where if you have that type of music, everyone might be on a little something,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, and
That's
I-
why you
I-
don't spend as much.
I
when
think
you
I
listen to that
noticed as
music.
well during COVID it was all predominantly house music because there's a lot of Russian people in Bali.
Yeah, still is.
There still is, but there's a massive Russian community, and obviously they all predominantly just love house music. Mostly.
There wasn't many like actual venues,
Yeah.
clubs, if you know what I mean. Like the main ones were like Shishi, La Favela, like the sort of commercial clubs, and a lot of those were.
It's going to be
the
mad
house
next
though,
year. There's going to
mainly.
be so many places open, lad.
Yeah, I mean, Survive got a new one opening as well in Kuta.
Or
haven't they?
what's that Aura? That's another
Yeah.
place. That new
Yeah.
one facing Dia Maria.
Yeah.
There's going to be loads.
So the Atlas has just popped up out of nowhere.
a football
Like
stadium,
a massive
hasn't it?
football
Have you
stadium.
been in there? I haven't been in there, mate. Atlas, what's it like? It's too big, that.
It's amazing. We cannot say
Yeah.
anything.
Fuck that, lad. Sorry, is Atlas like really powerful or something? Cut it out, lad, innit? I'm a rat.
You'll find out, I guess.
Fucking love that Atlas, me, lad. Such a good venue, man.
Right, I'm gonna have another shot.
Yeah,
So
do
I
it,
need to
boys.
Let's do it.
So just obviously want to do a shout out to our sponsor, Boss Botol. 24-hour free delivery. All
Got
of
it.
the island of Bali, #1 alcohol distributor in
Does
Bali.
it have to be over a certain spend?
Um,
Or
I'm not
is it
sure.
They do
Just no idea.
24-hour delivery and the
Yeah,
minimum
yeah.
spend, I think, up to 1 million.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, that's
it
fine.
has to be like 3 to
It might be
5
worth
kilometers.
pointing out. So the last time we were on,
Yeah.
we had a very expensive bottle of Azul,
Yeah.
which we weren't supposed to drink. It was it was just for
yeah,
show.
Liam opened
I
the
opened
gold
it.
one, the gold glass. as
Gold
well.
one, I opened it on set.
Oh my God.
And so now they've put what?
And how
like-
much it costs?
So
It
Yeah,
cost
go
us
on,
anything, like, but it's come to like
now they have-
$1,000.
no on the ones not to drink. And
Yes, bro.
and drink me on the ones to
That's-
drink.
Yeah,
Well,
I
to
mean,
be
I will
honest
have,
with you,
I will
I'm
have
not
like
drinking
rum,
anymore.
please. I will have rum for that.
You want what?
This is so all our profit went in there. That's now I understand when you back to water. Yeah, how many sponsors we had that time?
For the party? Ooh, we had a lot. I must have had
Yeah, we
a
need
good,
to mention them.
a good 10 sponsors for the Halloween party. So obviously, our main paid sponsors were Boss Bottle themselves. They obviously helped with all the alcohol, the staff,
Really good
service.
Really good service.
Amazing. Ade, Kiki, and they were amazing help the whole way through it. To be honest, probably wouldn't have been able to do it without them. We had a paid sponsor, Dope Wars. This is an NFT game coming out soon by Spencer, and then we had is a Vibe. This is a new lingerie brand that has just been launched in Bali by my good friend Sherry. And then the other sponsors involved, we had Amani, we had Eden Shisha, who supplied all the shisha for the night. We had, I can't think now.
The entertainment.
And saying Orange Production.
And Show Media, who shot all our production.
Yep.
Everything was spot on, man. And as I say, it wouldn't have been a party if it weren't for them. So thanks.
Yeah. And the list goes on. There's many more, but yeah. So
I think, like you said, like that's the thing with these events, especially the big ones. Like everyone knows LOV, but there's a lot of people. There's a big team that goes into making these work.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah,
if it weren't for behind the scenes, it wouldn't be the party.
Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah, just to give you a little bit of like an understanding of how to throw a villa party, because it's very different to a club. We have to organize everything from all the alcohol, the furniture, the decoration, promotion, the staff, the bottle girls, how the door's going to be run, security,
everything,
all the equipment.
Yeah, and obviously you've got to speak to the authorities as well, like local banjar.
Yeah.
You know,
I think that's the best part of doing these events though, because for me, you go into a venue and it's already made. It's nice to get into a space.
It's refreshing, isn't it?
See it all, the final product. You know, that's what we do it for. Just to see the final end and say, what we done this. So when you come in, Alex, and arrange the table plan correctly, which if it weren't for you, we would have had a bit of a nightmare. You know, so
yeah, I mean,
it's nice to have all different input.
Look, the thing is, I tell you something. This is how we call it teamwork. Elliot, he has very good experience in
with the ladies things, being greasy.
Ben as well, he has very good experience in building things, customer service. I have a look like in the floor, and I can build dance floor and set up.
Creative, aren't you as well? Creative, I can see it.
And this is where we all match, and this is where the party went amazing,
it was perfect.
And our VIP table went amazing, They was very happy.
It's nice to hear people's responses as well.
One thing they don't do very well in the clubs and venues here is client management. Which is one thing that like you two in particular are very good at, dealing with the clients. Knowing
it's not easy, but we did very good.
Because you know them on that level.
That's why they spend more.
Yeah, that's what it's been like when I used to do stuff in London and stuff there. If I weren't at that event, lad, it would go to shit. Because I was the people who knew the people.
It is a very hands-on
industry. It's a hands-on job. It is. That's how you become successful. If you look at the biggest promoters,
you can't just promote and just not turn up.
People in there. It's all about that extra touch,
Exactly. And I was saying this yesterday. I can't remember who I was speaking to, but I was talking about events and promotions, stuff like that. And I don't think people actually realize how valuable networking actually is in this industry, like, because obviously you meet almost everyone who's everyone likes to party and go out, and the amount of people you meet, the networks you make, it's like when I used to be just a promoter, I'd be like, okay, I'm just a promoter, I go out, I drink, I'm party with girls, guys, but the amount of contacts I've made from doing this job is insane.
So it's being a network.
It's insane, and the amount of appreciation from our customer.
Life's all about networking. Like, since I ever left England at 18, I've always just been networking through all countries.
And this is, look, we work in something which is really good. We deliver some very, very, very good service, and people love that,
I love it.
That's our VIP client love that. So that's why we get always been recommended from all around the world, We get loads of texts from everywhere. And especially in Bali, we meet all around the world, And I would say as a team, I think we will run Bali very good.
It's already getting, man. We're running on it.
Yeah.
Taking over now.
100%. I mean, because we have everything.
Yeah.
We do everything. And we work hard. We just not we rely on anyone. We just work ourselves, people think how you do this every day. It's behind this is a fucking stress and work.
Fuck me, lad. I know.
Yes.
Like you see on Instagram, it looks like you're living the life, but it's fucking hard work, lad.
Yeah.
And it's a roller coaster.
And you don't really get to enjoy your own events because you're running around.
Yeah, a lot of events. I wish I've been fucking concentrated.
Going there as a normal guest.
And then I have to deal with any, even someone now just texting me, there's any guest list for Black Coffee. And I said, I blocked him.
Made that, lad. That's why I'm off Instagram, lad. I'm disappeared, lad. It's gone, lad.
Yeah, I mean, there is a lot of good people and a lot of, sorry to say, stupid people. They ask you, where's the toilet? Like they text you on Instagram. Like,
oh yeah,
yeah, bro, it's some weird stuff, you know. Anyway, like
I'm on it.
You're never leaving your phone, though, are you? Especially you two guys.
Oh my God! Like
you lost yours, right?
This is my future.
What happened losing your phone? You were a bit fucked up, weren't you?
Yeah, just a long day of drinking in Surveyor on Sunday, and then went to Danbury afterwards, and just
lost your phone.
Woke up and it was gone.
Phone's gone. You got like a yellow case now.
Yeah. The guy gave me a free yellow case.
So he can never lose it.
Simon gave me a free yellow case.
Fucking bright, that lad.
not the usual colour choose.
You didn't lose anything, no.
Nah, yeah. Luckily, I didn't lose anything. Though it was all backed up with iCloud.
Well, just a bit of money, I guess.
Just a bit of email.
Obviously, the financials. Yeah.
Sweet.
And I get the message. We get you the villa from K Club, 3-bedroom.
Oh, amazing.
Oh yeah.
I love you.
I'm looking forward to it, man.
Ben's birthday.
I appreciate
the next big one.
Opportunity, lad.
Guys, I know it's the time 1 hour, but I get very urgent call.
Yeah, no, of course,
go for
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's been great to have you.
It's been a pleasure, as always. See you
tonight.
tonight.
Have a long weekend.
Marabito tonight, Fridays. Get down.
Thank you, Alex.
See you later, Alex.
Take care, bro.
Yeah, see you later, lad.
See you in a bit.
And yeah, I'm excited for the future.
Let's close that.
I don't know if we touched on it before, but obviously, like you mentioned that you're staying off alcohol now. Like,
Yeah.
So, like how do you feel then, like physically, mentally? Because it does take a toll on you when you're drinking 4 times a week, 5 times a week.
I haven't been as happy in months, lad. Even though I've been happy with like the process and like that was what was me high, you know what I mean? Like, I can't wait to do this, do these events, blah blah. And like, it's nice that, lad, but got to a point, lad, where I was just mentally drained, lad. Like, I'm one of them people, like, as you know, I've hit it half my young age. Even though I'm only still, like, 20, 26.
Yeah.
It's like, I just need to take this for me at the moment because I was feeling down constantly.
Yeah.
Waking up just fucked, lad, tired. Gotta go there, force myself to do these things where now I'm sober, I'm enjoying just going and networking and observing, because the first thing I'd do, and you know that, I'm on it. So, like, when I was drinking, I'd have, like, 7 shots in, like, a few minutes and I'd be fucked and I wouldn't remember the night. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And you've seen that. Yeah. So now I might go back to that point where...
But like you said, when you're off it, you have more clarity, don't you? When you're drinking, it blurs things, especially in the morning when you're hungover.
I wouldn't have remembered that villa party, lad, if I was on it. You know, that's why I stayed sober, because I wanted to appreciate this opportunity with you that you're given. You know, I know we're all, like, you know, sweetening it, like, love and bringing people together, but it's still a serious step for you to, you know, be with me and, you know, build that relationship and actually do a bit of work together, which... No, you know, that's why I don't want to... That's
good, man. It's good. I honestly respect it. I mean, I've done it a few times where I've had like a few weeks off and... No, like you do feel good, like you said. Like you have a lot more energy. Like no, it's one of them.
It's a bit. It was a point where, as you said, it's hard because when you go to these tables and you want to be energy, where I'm getting used to it now. Where like my mates in London used to do Ibiza for 6 months and they'd have balls of energy, bro. Yeah. And that's just coming to me now. Yeah. Where, as you know me, I go on one which I'm bringing. If I go out, I can use my energy in the right way at the moment. So, but and then obviously we're gonna be starting weekly events, aren't we? Is this confirmed yet? Have you spoke more about it today, or what have you?
Yeah, no. So I mean, the idea is to. I find that obviously it's a small island. It's the same kind of events on every single week, same venues. That we obviously, because we're creating this lifestyle brand now, that we want to. For people to follow us rather than to follow the venues. So they'll be like, oh, where's LOV this week? What parties are doing? So obviously the other night when we were having food, I had this idea that perhaps in a 4-week window, we have 4 different events every week on the same day. So every Thursday, any changes. Whether we do a brunch one week, we do a nightclub another week, we do a speakeasy bar, rooftop, or something on the beach, whatever it is. And we just rotate and do them every week. And then so obviously we're in the process now of planning what those 4 or 5 will be in it. And
that's the way it should be, really. As we said, we sort of relayed on it, didn't we, a little bit, but like they should be following the brand and like the people, and that gets everyone excited. Where if you're doing the same thing over and over again, don't get me wrong, if you own a club, then that's completely different. When you own a brand, it's not. It's always nice to do these different things.
That's why I've always enjoyed doing the villa parties, because like even though they're a lot of stress,
you get bored yourself. When you're going to your own venue and you're like, fucking hell, gotta do this
one
again.
It's something new, Like it's something new even for us to see.
Defo.
But I feel like because it's not a venue that's well known, we know people are traveling 2 hours to our venue for us.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like there's not many people that could do that 2 hours away and have the clientele and the girls travel all that way. So yeah,
Because they know it's the gaff. They know it's worth
don't get me wrong,
travel.
it's an amazing villa, so of course people want to go.
It's
But
not even that, they know we can throw a party.
yeah, exactly.
Simple as that. You can see the villa, lad, but if it weren't for the production and what we were offering them, lad, you can't just like offer them an empty villa.
Yeah.
We promoted that so people want to be there.
Yeah.
That's what you need to
And I
remember.
think that's why now, obviously, seeing this Halloween party last week and having 300 plus people travel 2 hours just
Exactly,
to our
lad.
party.
No one asked to even go
everyone-
home from it, like, because there was no cars organised for after.
And
it.
even the weather,
No one was
even the
bothered.
weathers are put off. You know,
Exactly.
it's raining at the
It was
moment.
raining and we still filled the whole place. And like, I feel like now people understand. I mean, people always understood that, like, that we throw good parties.
But
I
you knew
think-
yourself, didn't you? Like, when
Yeah.
you're at that gap, I need the rooftop back. And I tried to say, obviously, you got it to. But you're one of them people where you want to show you potentially what you can
and
offer.
people know it. That's why they
Yeah,
come.
yeah.
That's why they come to see Alex's events. They come to see our events.
Exactly.
Like, they know that we can all throw good parties. So the second we come together and say, "Hey, we're doing this," doesn't matter where it is.
Yeah.
They're gonna come because they know everyone else is gonna be there because these guys are the guys.
Yeah, exactly. And obviously, we can probably create a calendar as well to show people what we've got planned on these. Could be Thursdays, could be another day, but these like the next few times, and obviously confirming Christmas as well, which is good.
Yeah.
It's nice, man.
Yeah.
In the driver's
No, it
seat.
No, it is, and then we'll so obviously do these consistently weekly, and then these villa parties we'll probably end up doing maybe 4 a year.
Yeah,
Probably
3,
do
4 a year.
like Christmas, Easter, Halloween, obviously, and then we're also thinking maybe doing a festival in the summer at some
Yeah,
point. Maybe
100%.
maybe not next year, but we'll see how we get on.
Exactly.
But, that would be the next goal, wouldn't it?
And then an island.
And then an island.
To be honest, don't talk too much on here. People can rob your ideas. There'll be people watching. You
Things
can't
like
do it like us.
I was gonna say that anyone can throw a party, but not as good as us.
Yeah, look at Fire Festival. Look at all the marketing. Look at all the money that got invested into it. Nothing happened.
I've seen
So
it.
it's one thing
that's
having
not on Netflix, when that's went to shit.
Yeah, it's one thing having an idea, but
Fabian
When-
went to it. Fabian went to it. He was one of those people who
yeah, he
went.
spent
Fabian, lad,
spent
come on,
10
lad.
grand.
Come on, lad. Did it, yeah?
Spent like 10. Oh mate.
Fucking hell, lad. He lost investment on something else as well, didn't
Yeah.
he? That kid, man. It's sick,
Yeah,
man.
that's we were saying that about the thing is with Fire Festival, like marketing's obviously very, marketing's very important. Obviously, like for example, our Halloween party, the reason why everyone came is because we marketed.
building
We
So,
made noise.
we made
Yeah.
noise. We were
That's-
sending
that's
gift boxes out to all these influencers. We had the sickest videos online. Everyone was posting it. Yeah, like you said, we're making noise, but then there's also the logistical side of things. Like obviously, when I was at uni studying business, it was hilarious. So I had 2 lectures back to back. The first one was someone from the head of marketing, and she comes in. She goes, "We are the most important department in a business because without us, no one knows about the business." Then I had the head of logistics and all that sort of. What do you call that department? It's not marketing. It's it's like logistics, operations, all that.
Yeah.
Stuff. And then he come in, and then he was like, "We're the most important part of the business because without us, the business won't run." And like, it made me realize that was literally the first day I started my course at uni, and I was like, both are so important. Like if you miss one, and if you have one and not the other, like
That's why when the party, like that's why like we have all these people turn up. It's not like we just go and get pissed.
Yeah.
We need to be on it and making sure clients are getting what they want. You know, everyone's been looked after. So
It burns my head out when I go into venues and the service is shit, man.
Yeah. Service is
Service is so important, lad.
it is.
Don't get me wrong, it's waiting and being patient, but like, especially bottle
Especially when
service.
you're spending money though.
When
you
you're
know?
spending money and people are in there, you need that bottle on that table and you need a show.
Yeah.
You know, make sure everything's on the ball, lad, which you know anyway.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's ironic I never get to enjoy the party.
I wish the complimentary bottles were slow at the party.
What's going on there anyway?
So
What lads are drinking our drinks?
14 bottles.
Get your money out, please. Come on.
LOV table, we had 14 complimentary bottles on.
Fucking hell. 14, but I weren't even drinking. That says something.
I would
He
have
would
been
have gone
4 to
through
you.
7 by
Fucking
himself.
hell, lad, I know. But when are you getting more t-shirts and that, mate?
The
do you think?
merch.
I like the merch.
So at the moment,
caps, mate.
I'm going to put some stuff on the website. So the website's in the link on the Instagram for people that don't know. Gonna put some sort of preview pieces so people can buy. I'm gonna start off with t-shirts and then just build slowly with like other merch like caps, bikinis. So yeah,
Nice.
that give it a week and I'll get that sorted.
You can do like limited edition ones where we just do something with both logos or
Yeah.
something as well. Just
Well, I was
like
gonna do like a Halloween
little
twist.
special edition. So
Yeah.
could be like a one-off t-shirt. I don't know. We could.
We'll do a Christmas, LOV Christmas collection.
Yeah.
Like LOV Santa hats.
Good shout, man. Christmas is next month, mad.
I know.
So basically, it's all unfolding very quick, isn't it? Really, when you think the Morabito's, what's the room called? It's just the
I think
Morabito
it's a glass
like the
glass house or something. Yeah.
So that could start maybe not next week, the week after,
Yeah.
and then it'll be cake club for your birthday, and then
Yeah.
it'll be something after that, and
Yeah.
just roll until the big one, Christmas. Then.
Yeah.
So
exactly. And then
it's gonna be a busy every day, really, just non-stop. Sort of, yeah, it's gonna be good. There's ways that I think we can help the Instagrams as well. You know, even watching yours and stuff, there's something we can do, lad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To make more noise. I don't know what it is though. You know, the way I used to give out the swimsuits or something. Let's create the hype over this next 4. You know, the calendar
Yeah.
for the 4 events. Let's again do something that maybe
Something creative, like
creative.
I agree.
Do you know what I mean? I just
Yeah.
throw in a video going, blah, this is going
Yeah.
on. Like, let's do something to go, fuck me, what's this?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we can get like an old scroll or something and send Boxer with this scroll. I don't know, just something. Could be anything.
It's funny you said that. Do you remember when we were in Amani, we were thinking of all these creative ideas to like try and market the rooftop? Like even Eric was talking about doing like just weird adverts. Like, well, yeah, it was a funny concept. It was
Let's
like
go on, tell me.
it
Like,
was like someone was like, what were they doing now? They were saying this like they were like. Do you know those people where they're standing on the end of the rooftop, as if like they're about to jump off, commit suicide, and you have someone speaking to them,
yeah.
and they start speaking to them about like you can't do that. We got this big ass rooftop party, and
Okay,
the same venue.
That's quite a good idea.
Yeah,
That.
you know what I mean? But like
People would
obviously
take that
not
the wrong way, though.
That
Yeah,
would take that the wrong way.
People
but,
would
like,
take that. They
that,
shouldn't.
That was just an idea.
They shouldn't.
A funny idea,
But they will.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
That's the way the world works.
Yeah. But like my point being, like just being creative with like these little small adverts and stuff.
Doesn't even have to be video. Like as an example, like look at what Banksy does, right? You know, like no one knows who he is, and he leaves all these, you know.
Statement, yeah.
So like even like round here, I'm not saying go and vandalize a wall and spray paint it,
Yeah.
but you could have things pop-ups
Yeah,
around
pop-ups.
Bali.
Yeah.
Literally pop-ups of a creative way of introducing the fact we're doing this. So when people are
100%.
driving on the bikes, they'll take a picture and tag us, or they'll,
Yeah,
you know.
as I say, we can discuss that more often, but I think that's a big thing as well. Now, obviously, you just made noise. We've just done the villa. We get the video. Okay, let's just make sure how do we get the noise for that again, and then the noise for the 4-week thing. Let's just, because you never really want to get comfortable on you, because you've got a good platform. You know what I mean? The interactions are good. You putting a picture up. It's
To be honest, like the Instagram's only just about hit 5,000.
Yeah.
But it's been, you know, in the last year, because basically when we went
Doesn't
back,
even matter how much the numbers.
no, it doesn't.
game
But
is.
they're like genuine followers.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, exactly.
People
The same-
who are actually interacting with the
the same.
Instagram.
That's what grew Ombre the most is interaction, like communicating. I used to do like live Zooms when in COVID, where we do like games, but like it just could be drinking games online, so people just sit on the laptop.
Good
and
though. It's
it was Ombre in the living
like an
room.
intimate way of
Yeah.
connecting with your
Ombre in the
yeah.
living room, and then because as you said, you made noise in COVID. I kind of did because it helped me when the doors were closed. Even though I had loads of events sold out and had to, you know, give it all back. COVID sort of made me realise concentrate on other ways. Even though I could have been making so much more money, but I invested more into the brand, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it was good. But yeah, so we can discuss something like that. That would work for the 4-week calendar. You know what I mean? And the after movie. Make the most of it because you want people to fucking see it.
100%. Yeah.
He's having another drink, boys, or have a drink on me.
On you?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I can't turn that down.
Come on.
What do you want? You want tequila?
He wants his
Or
Instagram
your
back.
Instagram back.
You want your
my
Inst-
Instagram back.
Savaius New Year's Eve is going to be good. To be honest with you, I'm just proper excited to fucking work on these next events, and I'm just excited for the future because have you just spoke a little bit about your concierge? Do you want to speak a little bit about it now, or just sort of like what LOV, obviously we said the LOV Show and the events, but we've been talking a lot about events.
Yeah.
Like, what's the, obviously concierge, everyone knows what that kind of is, but what are you offering people? What are we offering people? You know, like, what can we get them? Is it anything really?
Yeah, so the Love Angels, which is the other side of our business, we obviously, like, there's a lot of people here who can offer you villa rentals, car rentals. There's many independent companies that can do that already. But we're trying to do it as like an all-in-one sort of package where you see the Love Show, you see what we're doing in Bali, you see the characters we are, you listen to the podcast, you see the videos, you meet us in person, and then you go, okay, these guys are doing well in Bali, they've got something going on, they know a lot of people. And then we have, we have the Love Angels, which are kind of like our guardian angels who can come down and find you a nice villa for rent. They can get you a nice car rental, police escorts, private security, whether you want your own privately tailored events. We could also arrange to do something like that.
Even weddings?
Weddings, events, whatever.
I think that will become more popular. I can see it.
Yeah.
I think weddings is a good one at the moment because more and more people are jumping on Bali. I know people are already talking about being married here.
Yeah. And then just all other rentals, yachts, helicopters. Like to be honest, like we probably have a connection for almost anything.
Anything and everything.
If there's anything you guys, anyone needs it, we'd probably be able to.
But experience of police escort is about £70 English.
Yeah,
which is
quid
there's no place in the world where you can do that. So if you want to have a bit of fun doing that, you can.
Yeah.
Recommend to get it to Sevilla because it takes ages from Django.
Yeah, like you said earlier, like it's like there's a few people that are doing that here now. But I guess what makes it stand out is like the fact that we can, you know, especially with like the venues and stuff, like all our contacts, we've been here for 3 years and we've networked with everyone, and just the sort of the added value we can bring.
Yeah.
You know, let's say you want a police escort to Sevilla, obviously we work there, so then there's also that, you know, making sure people get in smoothly and easily, booking tables efficiently. Yeah. You know.
Exactly, it's an all-in-one really, because like I was saying as well, like in my experience as being a promoter, like there's one thing booking a table for someone. Yeah. There's another thing then also going over, bringing girls over the table.
Yeah, and it comes down to
becoming on a friend-to-friend basis with your clients. Like that's a sort of approach that we want to do with this. Like, so if you book a villa, we might be able to offer you a private party in that villa. We might be able to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to this club on this night. I've got a table. Do you guys want to come join us?
Yeah, even if you don't try and sell them a table, tell them to come on our table, because it's not necessarily about making money. You know, build friendship, build sort of good relationships,
having that connection. It's like my friend does it in Dubai, so like you book through him and like he'll take you for dinner, he'll take you there, but he'll be the host. So he's got that hands-on thing only for certain clients. It's not everyone because he can't accommodate everyone, but when he sees a certain client, he'll take them to Opa, smash plates with them, he'll take them out with the nice cars, and he'll always be there. But when it's clever, it's good because it's like, oh yeah, he's signed him. And you don't really think that company was...
Well, you think it was a friend more than a business.
Yeah. So that's
the main thing.
That's a good thing, having that. Good.
And it's like, my other point was that I have noticed as well, like the clients that always come back to you and always loyal to you are the ones that you're friends with.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, for example, like, if they know you sort them out everywhere,
it is.
They'll really come back to you. Whereas if you book a car from one car rental, you might book with someone else next time because it's cheaper.
Exactly.
But like, even if it's more expensive, you know that guy's going to...
So even like delivering, say, if you have a car, you could be for example, he's the one who drops the car off for you at the airport. How are you? You're all right, you know. So like you're getting stuff delivered, or you want it to your hotel. You know, just make sure you suit their package. We even have just specific packages. Like what I used to do was meet the client, speak to them, what do you want? You know, on a Zoom, instead of just all email. And then he'll know that person, have that connection with them, and then that's in my eyes, if you've got, not every client, but you know, like what like, I'll tailor the package for you. We'll work it out how much. That's what I used to do. So that's that. You know, the way like the fitness coach or a PT was like,
exactly.
I think that's a really good thing to take in mind. You probably haven't thought about that. Just take your details, I'll do that. Jump on a Zoom, by the way, let's talk more.
My mum used to do that. She used to do like tailored holiday packages where she would actually like...
People like that.
They would say exactly what they wanted.
Exactly.
And she would get it.
So I think that's a big thing maybe mentioning to as well, because obviously you've started now, you launched now, let's do it properly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If she wants
So
to do
yeah,
it
guys,
properly,
check out the Love Angels on Instagram
Yeah,
and obviously our website, loveplatform.com, and you'll see all the details on there.
it looks good, man.
Yeah.
Looks good. Happy days.
So I think this has been a good second podcast. We should do it.
Been an hour, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just about,
Nice.
yeah.
So we're looking at doing it weekly, right?
Yeah, so we'll be on next week. Well, I'm not sure which guest we'll have on,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we'll get another interesting character.
I'll be back
Bali.
from Bangkok, Bangkok.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be back
Bet
from
you will.
Bangkok. going on Monday till Wednesday, so I'll be back Thursday.
Sweet. Sounds good. So,
Hey, let's finish the shots before we finish.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Thank you again, Boss Botol.
Yeah, I've had a bit of water.
Well, cheers with your water. I can't believe I'm cheering water with you.
Cheers till next
Cheers,
week. Again, tell them to subscribe, like,
Yeah, like, subscribe,
Yeah. and enjoy.
share, and enjoy, yeah.
Yeah. Happy
I'll
days.
see you guys on the next one.
Peace.